So this is some examples from problem set 3.1. When you look at numbers 1 through 12, they're just asking you to combine like terms. And when you're combining these like terms, you're looking at, again, seeing if the letter is the same and if the exponent on the letter is the same. And if there isn't a number in front of the letter, like number 11 has x minus 6x, go ahead and put a 1 there if it helps you. So now I have 1 minus 6, or plus negative 6. You take the difference between the two, since the signs are different. We have a positive 1 here and a negative 6 here, so the difference between the two is 5. Put the sign of the largest number on there, and I've got a negative 5, and I tag on my variable, my letter on there, and get negative 5x. Now when you're looking at 13 through 30, it's the exact same thing, but you're trying to make a choice here on what you can combine and what you can't combine. So if you look at one like number 32, we have 6a minus 4 minus 2a plus 6a. So again, let's circle the ones with the like terms. So I put a box around them. I have a 6a. I have a negative 2 positive 6a. So I can combine those because they all have a's and each a has an exponent of 1. So 6a minus 2a is 4a, and then I'm adding another 6a right here. So 4 plus 6 is 10, and again I'm tagging along the a with me. I don't have anything to combine that negative 4 with, so it just gets stuck on the end, and that's it. When we get down to 33 to 44, what we're doing there is we're using our distributive property. And let's take one that's maybe a little bit more complicated, like number 44. 7 times 2a plus 2 plus 4 times 5a minus 1. So let's distribute that 7 times each one of those. 7 times 2a is 14a. 7 times 2 is 14. 4 times 5a is 20a. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Alright, so at this point now we can start by looking at what we can combine. I can combine those, and I can combine those because there's no letters. So 14a plus 20a is 34a. And 14 plus negative 4, signs are different. Take the difference between the two, put the sign of the largest number on there, and I'm done. 45 to 52 is just asking you when they tell you that x is 5, and they have an expression like number 46. We're just going to put a 5 in there for x, and again I like to put the parentheses in there. And that's 15 plus 2, which is 17. So that means when x is 5, my answer is going to be 17. And when you look at 53 through 60, they're giving you a bunch of expressions, and you're putting negative 2 in. 61 through 64, you're putting 1/3 in. And 65 to 68, you're putting negative 3/4 in. So let's look at number 68 real quick. Negative 2y minus 3 over 2. So we're putting negative 3/4 in for y. So negative 2 times negative 3/4 minus 3/2. So again, see, I put the parenthesis around the negative 3/4. So I'm going to multiply those two. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. And there's nothing to multiply on the bottom, so the 4 stays there, minus 3/2. Now I have to find common denominators, and I'm changing my 2 here to a 4. So what did I have to multiply 2 by to get to be a 4? By 2. So I have to multiply the top by 2. And 6/4 minus 6/4 equals 0. So when y is negative 3/4, the expression right up here is equal to 0.